tutorial time again. So we're going over some things in pro wrestling that stand out to me that I can see that would help you in your fundamentals. So we're just going over fundamental basics of pro wrestling. There's been a lot of comments in my post and stuff like that. People want to know more about footwork. So earlier we went over footwork with drop downs and standing up. Essentially going over the fact that we never cross our feet and how to lead with the left leg primarily, because we're always in a defensive stance and we're always feeding the left anyways. It's a dominant right-handed sport. It's not a southpaw sport. There's a lot of great southpaws in it, but they're conformed to switching their stance so that they're leading orthodox style, right? So with their left ahead. So today we're going over a few little drills when it comes to footwork and placement of knees, which goes along with footwork, right? So we're gonna go over that. Hey, one extra guy, if you're looking for moving needs in the London area, London, Ontario, these boys, hook them up. If anybody else is looking for a plug on here, just message me and we'll talk about it. Anyways, back to business in hand. One extra guy, really solid. So me and the boy today are going to go over, first we're going into a front face lock, and we'll show you, once we're in front face lock, the positioning, of course, of how to get out of a front face lock properly. And then we're going from there, we'll go into a hammer lock position as well. Our chin lock first, and then we'll go over a hammer lock. We do offer memberships on my YouTube. You subscribe to memberships, and that will take an in-depth look. It will go even further into stuff that's a little bit more advanced. But for now, the tutorial, let's go over some things about knee and foot placement, not when standing, when you're on kneeling position. Okay, so I'm going to first take off my sweet hat. All right, so now Ethan is going to have me in a front face lock position. You see this a lot because that's an easy position to get into. It's easy to get a person down. So now if Ethan has me down in a front face lock position such as this, he's going to be driving on it, like keeping weight on me. It looks solid, right? The idea first is to try to get up to a hand and knee base. So as soon as we're here, even slightly, it doesn't have to be all the way up. What we're going for is we're trying to shoot my left leg through, always. Because what are we working? The left side. So his left arm is here. He's going to have me hooked under the left side. So what we're going to do is take this leg and thread our leg through. So our leg is going to come through your arm and your body. It's going to come to the other side.
Hey, you enjoying what you're seeing? With all the techniques and all the fundamentals we go through, are you looking for more content? Well, join us on memberships. Subscribe today. Way more stuff. Check it out.
Now this is the part that people miss. From this part in this position, back up a little bit, E. So once you're in this position here and you thread this through, so it goes between your arm and your right leg, a lot of times guys just kind of turn, where they'll just turn, but he's got a front face lock on. If that was real, you're not going to be able to get out of that easy. So in this position, what I want you to do is as you shoot through, I would grab it at the top of the elbow. Because you have grip. At the wrist, you have nothing. Above the elbow, you have an arm. So once you turn through and you step through, you got him, basically. It's either he can break or he can not break, but you still got him. You really have him. So in this position, what we're going to do is when we're on our left hip, is we're going to lean into the body and force him down. And that's our idea. So we're going to force him down. Once we do, we're going to turn over, maintaining control of the arm and the elbow to turn him in and have a hammer lock position. You don't need to go a hammer lock position. You can go into a front face lock. You can go circle around the body and have a gut wrench type position. Doesn't matter. But in this case, that's what we want to do, is we want to first lean on the body, and then we want to come out hooking over the top of the elbow, because now you have control. Here's another one. Ethan, sit on your butt. A lot of times when guys are chain wrestling, a lot of times the wrong knee is up. In wrestling, with professional wrestling, we're feeding the left arm, the left side. It's universal that we work the left side. So when we're hooking stuff on him, we're giving him the opportunity to get out of these hooks, using my left arm. So we have to put our left at a disadvantage. So in these positions here, what I want you to do is remember that if your left knee is up, it is in the way. Your chin lock now has too much space. It's too much space. And you can't, it inhibits him to turn out. If anything, you want to be down on the left knee and the right foot up, because now your position is here in this position. A lot of times too, we might as well correct this form as well when the arm is dangling up in the air stirring soup. That is nothing, there is nothing there. There is no grip around the chin lock. So a proper chin lock should be hand up, right hand up, left hand down in a vice, and then crank onto the shoulder. So you're on your elbow, right elbow goes to the shoulder and holds in position. In that position, you have them in different ways. That is just two of many ways that you want to position yourself. I know it seems very simple, but you have to hit this all the time. There's your tutorial of the day.